Okay, let's join together in, how about For the Beauty of the Earth? How's that sound? Let's sing For the Beauty of the Earth. Okay. Today is the outdoor worship service, and we always do something in terms of nature. And today I want to talk about trees. Trees today. Have any of you seen the pickup truck that drives around Worcester? And they have a bumper sticker. And the bumper sticker says, "Trees are the answer." Have you ever seen that pickup truck? I see it around every once in a while. I saw it the other day in the parking lot. Trees are the answer. I want you to think about trees. It's pretty amazing to think about what we don't see. And what we don't see is always far more important than the things we can see. What we don't see in these trees around here is everything that's going on below the surface, right? And the roots. Might be bugs down there. Some of these roots, you'd be amazed at how far they go, right? Largest part of the tree is underground. And it's the same way with people. It's the same way with our spiritual lives. And in a lot of religions, a tree is a symbol. Can any of you name any of the trees of the Bible?
Oak.
Oak, olive,
Sycamore.
cedar, sycamore.
Maple.
Pine. Sycamore.
You guys are pretty good. Sycamore. Zacchaeus climbed up a sycamore tree. Remember that story? There's a tree of life. Tree of the knowledge of good and evil. There's the oaks of Mamre. There are a lot of biblical trees. And how many of you ever walk around the College of Worcester campus? Maybe that's a nice place to walk, isn't it? We now have Oak Hill Park, and we also have College of Worcester. Wonderful places, OARDC. Man, we've got some wonderful places in Worcester to walk around and see trees. One of the things that amazes me about the College of Worcester campus is they always have signs up in the fall about how much money those trees save. You ever notice that?
Yep.
And how much they contribute to the community. There are also historic trees there that have been there for a long time, and they have significance because of how long they've been there. And many of those trees, if you notice that they're getting IV treatment, they drill a hole in and they stick a tube in and they put the nutrients right in to help the tree. This spring I got to go to San Francisco and I saw the Muir Woods. How many of you have been to Muir Woods in San Francisco? That's where the redwoods are. And there's a number of acres there that have been preserved, and it's the largest redwood preserve in the whole world. And And it wouldn't have been preserved if it hadn't been for a man named John Muir during Teddy Roosevelt's presidency, who said, we've got to do something to keep these trees from going into extinction and vanishing completely because they had been logged so severely throughout the Northwest. Trees are important. Trees are the answer. What do you suppose that's all about? Anybody got any ideas why somebody would drive around in a pickup truck with a bumper sticker that said trees are the answer? And by the way, I've never been able to hunt this person down because they're never in their truck. When I see them asking that question.
Tree of life.
Well, how do you find out anything today? You Google it. And I Googled it. And there's a website, Trees Are the Answer. And it seems to be specifically designed for people who are like city planners, people who are creating public space for people. Trees are the answer. And some of the things that they have on the website are about air quality, and even in climate change. There's a theory that if we plant enough trees, we can clean the atmosphere because trees purify the air. On this website, it talks about all the people and the percentage of people whose air is cleaner in cities because of large public parks. And that makes a lot of sense. And the incidence of emphysema and other breathing type diseases is limited. And it's estimated that they save maybe 850 lives a year because these trees are in these parks, and there's a certain percentage of people that don't have the severe outcome of having trees. City planners in parks know that kids will play in neighborhoods that have trees in them. And if you have, just concrete, you got that, was it Joni Mitchell song,
Yeah.
They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Remember that song? The kids play outside more. Shaded roadways require less maintenance. There are jobs in tree care. Any of you that have somebody you're directing toward that? There are many jobs open in tree care because it's such a growing industry. There was also a part of the website that said if you put 3 or 4 shade trees around your house, you can cut your cooling costs 30 to 50%. Everybody know that? Trees are the answer. So today, one thing I want to do, we're trying to do more things responsibly in worship. And today, in outdoor worship, we usually don't have any liturgy. But I want to help you to learn Psalm 1, at least one verse of it. And I'm going to say a line and have you repeat it after me. And we're going to do it again a little bit so we can kind of ingrain it in our memory. Psalm 1. The righteous are like trees planted by streams of water. Okay, let's try that. The righteous are like trees planted by streams of water. They yield fruit in their season. They yield fruit in their season. Their leaves do not wither. Their leaves do not wither. In all that they do, they prosper. In all that they do, they prosper. Now I want you to just for a minute to kind of imagine that we have separate tables here. And I want you to share with, 4 or 5 people at each little station here. Think about a tree. It's your favorite tree. It's a beautiful tree. It's an amazing tree because of some feature that it has. Maybe it's a tree that has some significance in your life. It may have been in the front yard of your home and you always looked for it, something like that. A tree that has significance. Trees are the answer. And so take just a moment to share around your table. Think about a tree that fits one of those categories and share it among 4 or 5 people at your table.